Well, that was unexpected. Alright, first off, the predictions for the snow were to start somewhere near the end of the game, and there was supposed to be like a trace amount on the ground, turn into slush. There's a half a foot that fell during the game. The conditions were absolute shit. The first half of this game, pretty much on both sides, was awful. The Eagles win. The Eagles win by 14 points in a game where there was, I think, like 8 fumbles, 1 kick attempt, 0 field goal attempts, 1 extra point attempt that went so sloppy and low that it wouldn't even have made it over the crossbar even if it wasn't blocked at the line. I don't even know, like, it's kind of a hard game to overanalyze because they can be like, oh, Nick Foles looked like shit in the first half. His passes sucked and they were barely passing the ball. The running game wasn't doing much. But it's like, well, given the conditions, how can you criticize it? And Nick Foles gets his first interception of the season with a big fat snowflake asterisk next to it. But fuck, man, the ending result is a fucking win. Detroit loses, Green Bay wins, which means for the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to have to face Aaron Rodgers because there's no way Green Bay is not going to try and compete for the NFC North now, but that's getting ahead of ourselves here. Oh, boy. Shady fucking McCoy. Beast fucking mode all day. He was like the one semi-good part of the first half for the Eagles. This second half, busting off 2 clutch 40-plus yard touchdown runs, and oh my God, just the defense doing their thing, holding down in the fourth quarter, killing clock on the offense. Again, it's so hard to be over analyzing in this game because the conditions made it so. I'll tell you what this does clarify me. Imagine if they had conditions like this for the Super Bowl, because so much of this game wasn't a test of true skill. It was just like a test of luck and just whoever did the less sloppy move on a single play. But fuck, man, it was one of the most entertaining games that I'd ever seen. Ever. Like, I've never been so focused on one Eagles game in the regular season where I'm just like, I can't even follow what's going on in the rest of the league right now. Granted, it was nice seeing the Redskins get their dicks kicked in the dirt. Oh my God. RG 3-10. Eagles get the win. Lions get the loss. Pressure is now on Dallas to win in Chicago tomorrow night. The pressure of them on December on Tony Romo's shoulders is already just so encumbersome. Oh boy, and seeing the Dallas fans cry that bad calls won this game. Shut the fuck up. Like how Dallas fans, they just ignore that ticky-tack call against Deshaun Jackson last week, during that Deshaun Jackson punt return for a touchdown. But anyway, bad calls happen. Fuck, man. This game is just so overwhelming. It was just such a fucking spectacle. And how the weatherman blow this forecast so wrong? But anyway, Eagles get the win. Eagles move into a more commanding spot in the wild card race in the NFC East. And this game was so fucking bad for Philly in the first half that I was tweeting this game was over. The Eagles were going to lose, even though it was just 8-0. And it's not so much as like, oh, how could you think your team was going to come back from a simple one-score game? Because they did nothing. They couldn't throw the ball. They couldn't handle the ball. Shady was the only thing kind of getting something to go by. It's like, if you can't throw on Detroit, you're not going to win. Oh, my God. Again, I would like to say, oh, we shut down Megatron today and give, the defense a lot more credit, but again, it's a hard game to overanalyze and say, oh, see all you people that said Megatron was going to go nuts. But given the conditions, it was hard for anyone to go nuts except Shady McCoy, who busted out. I forget how many yards he had. It was like 220-something. That was probably one of the single greatest, that was one of the single greatest running back performances that I've seen in the history of the game, in the history of my life. Anyway, given the conditions, for him to bust out over 200 yards rushing, That is fucking sick. That is fucking sick. Anyway, big fucking Eagles win. Big fucking Lions loss. Big pressure game for Dallas on Monday night. Oh my goodness. Go Chicago. Go Chicago. And to Chicago and Green Bay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, we made that NFC North race a lot that much more tighter. A lot that much more. That's a little bit redundant. But anyway, big fucking game. And again, Chicago and Green Bay, you're welcome. We're just doing our part to help your conference, your division be a little bit more competitive. Oh boy, big game. Fucking fun. I mean, that was one of the funnest games to watch, aside from that first half when I was, shooting myself figuratively in the head repeatedly. Anything you want to add to the game, Girl Fiend?
Thank God it's over.
She didn't mean that. Anyway, have a good day, everyone. Let's go, Eagles. My God, my optimism for this team is off the charts, and I did not see this coming. Nick Foles, you're doing your thing, kid. My God, little California boy that played his college ball in Arizona, came into a snowstorm and came out with a 14-point win over the Lions. Have a great day, everyone, and look out, little soul sucker boys back there sucking out your soul right now. And that's why you feel that going out of you right now. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and drive safely in the Northeast.